What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and today I want to talk about the migration. Like, what is happening? Where are people moving to? What are those numbers looking like? We're gonna start off with the servers, and then we'll go into like a top 100, maybe top 50. And then once we talk about some of the migration stuff, we'll see like what is happening, why are people moving where they're moving to, what is going on, like, because it's kind of a weird spot that we're in right now with Call of Dragons, guys, where it's like, you know, NXW disbanding, WAO disbanding, like, are people just getting burnt out? Like what is even happening? You know, we are live on YouTube right now. All right, bro has this on ignore. What do you mean, brother? What? All right, here we go. Oh. Okay, so we're on the Call of Stats. Shout out to our boy Phoenix for the website to be able to track this. So we're looking at the date of 18, so like around the time that KBK finished up until recently. We're looking at a minimum power of 50 million plus, and we're going in order of highest to lowest. Okay. Hold on, let me go somewhere else, bro. Like a bunch of dragons and stuff flying around over here. Okay, now someone's destroying there, like being hella loud. We're trying to record a video here, guys. Okay, so at number one, we'll go like I would say maybe like top 10. We got server 87, Dragon's Keep. They got 53 migrants in 7.1 billion power of that migrated in. Next, we got Nexus, another 52. Server 211 got 7 billion in. And you can see like, oh, it also shows like the merit, 700 million merits in, 696 merits in. That kind of goes to show you like a little bit more of like the quality that they've been able to bring in, right? Like even though these guys have damn near half the migrants in, they have way more merits of the people that came in. But this is, I mean, some of these I've never even heard of. TTU Titans Union 1, 33 migrants in, 5.8 billion power. We got Invictus Phoenix, the IP clan, 5.8 billion power in, 39 million migrants, 693 million merits in. We also got the Crash Out Gang. That's kind of a cool name. 41 migrants in, 5.3 billion power, 661 million merits. Server 796, 4.3 billion power in. Why do I feel like other servers got more? Like, what do I feel like YSS got more power than this? Didn't YSS gain like... Oh, no, never mind. No, YSS was already up there, huh? YSS was already up there. But anyways, we got Federation of War, 49 migrants in, 4.3 billion power, 431 mil merits. We got NM, No Mercy. I have heard a good amount of NM. 31 migrants, 42... 42 migrants in, 5.6 billion power, 1.2 billion merits. Nice. ODS, shout out ODS, our little homies from back in the day. I believe they were our allies. I forgot what server it was. To be honest, but they were our allies. They were pretty cool. It's cool to see them grow. 5.3 billion power and 731. It tells you migrates out. Oh yeah, I see that on the right side. Migrants out 8. Server 320. Oh, I guess we could also look at how many people lost the most, right? But okay, here's server 320. EVG, the internal guard. Here's where a lot of the NXW players went to. I believe it was like 20-ish players from NXW, because as like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, NXW this ended up disbanding. 4.3 billion power in, 925 million merits in, which is pretty good considering they took only 32 in. Net migrants is like the positive, right? Like the positive compared to in and out. SCL has had a lot of movement recently. They took 54 in and 25 out. They got 7.3 billion power in. Jesus. 1.4 billion merit. So they recruited a lot of really good players over at Scarlet Legends. Good to see. Good for them. We got Windstorm, 3.7 billion power in. 31 migrants in. Stand and Bang. That's a cool name. I wonder if they actually stand and bang. What do you guys think, they actually stand and bang or not? Anyways, 22 migrants in, 3.1 billion power, 363 mil merits. Okay, we're starting to get a here's Illuminati, where a lot of WAO players went. They had 16 migrants out, 24 migrants in, a total of 5 billion power, 780 mil merits. Nice. Crowned and Evil, I have seen a few people here. Some pretty big players that went there, I think. This is my boy Lee Leeson's project server. Yeah, good to see that they're doing good. 2.8 billion power in, 514 million merits. You Only Obey, 26 migrants in, 4.7 billion power. Jesus. What do we got? We got End of Exodus. Or we're getting ready to go look at the individuals. We got 31 in. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, here's server 60. For Milk, 44 in, 24 out, 7.5 billion power in. Jesus. 1.8 billion merits, brother. Jesus Christ. Like, I mean, they recruited some killers over there. You got GRZ, Grim Reapers. Okay. What else do we got? Okay, let's go look at let's see. Let's go look at Lords. Let's go look at Lords, guys. Let's go look at Lords. Okay, so we'll look at like maybe like the top 20 people here that migrated. We got Zook from the FBI group. He went from Milk over to 801, over to Lee Leeson's group in Crowned Evil. We have a WB player that went to server 5. Good old OMG Omega. Good to see them still going strong. Omega is a really good group. I mean, they have a lot of Krakens over there. A lot of they have a really strong group over there. Here we got Manji from 249. Oh, this is the player that got like isn't this the player that got zeroed, like not completely, but took a bunch of deads? They went over to server 58 with 88. This is Bozo from YSS. Went over to 787 with Evil Aura. Interesting. Here's the WAO player that went over to Illuminati. Went from La Betrayal. That's now Mellow Rice Boy. We got Mad Max over from OMG, went over to Rage. Interesting. I haven't heard from Rage in a long time. What's going on with Rage right now? Did they get some good migrants or not? We got someone from NTS. The Pooh and Kraken guy went to BEK now. Interesting. That's an interesting shift. Another NTS player went to BEK. Okay, I see there's a lot of big players from NTS that went over to BEK, it looks like. This is from WAO, XFT Maniac over to Illuminati. We got a Milk player here. Genesis went over to Gang of Anarchy, server 641. Someone from RFF went over to Landar. Oh, that's an interesting move. 431 million power. Interesting. We got another one here from NTS. Went over to okay, so it looks like a lot of top. That's why I like looking at these, right? That's why I wanted to make a video of this, kind of just to like show where are people going? Why are people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are people going? It looks like a lot of NTS players went over to BEK. I faced BEK a long time ago. Pretty active group. So it's good to see that they're still growing. A lot of WAO players here to Titans Union over in 632. Interesting. Mr. Sky from Refund Family, RFF, went over to YSS. Interesting. NTS over to Hannah, Happy and Nice. Like, what? 259. Okay. OG0 WB player over to NWO to server 698. Interesting. I guess server 698 is still going. I thought they were disbanding, but I guess maybe just the king left. A lot of WAO players in this top list went over. A 392 mil power player went over to SCL Scarlet Legends. A Sleepy Eyes went over to You Only Obey. Greetings from 540. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. A lot of WB players. A lot of WB players left. Went over to Tim Panda went over to Omega. BXL, Degen, Daka went over to Degen. Oh yeah, that was one of our big players from 225. Okay, I think we pretty much hit a lot of the individual ones. I mean, these are massive players, bro. From MFD to IP, from Happy and Nice Kingdom over to Windstorm. Okay, so there's a lot of. I'm not gonna go through every single one. I'll put a link to in the description over to Call of Stats. Let's go take a look at the leaderboards. What are the leaderboards looking like? Global Lord leaderboard? No, not the Lord one. I kind of want to see. Let's see right here. Server Alliance ranking. We'll go from today. Minimum power 15. Okay, so at number 1 we have. Okay, so now that we kind of talked about like where people are shifting, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not 100% sure like what kind of criteria that people are looking for. Let me see. Maybe you guys can help us in the YouTube chat right now. Why did people go to where they go to? I was kind of ranting about this the other day that people just follow where the power is at. People don't necessarily go where quote unquote the better community or better leadership is at. Not to say anyone in the top 10 is not that, right? But you know, we're not going to call out names, but I do feel like a lot of people just follow power around blindly without necessarily like worrying, like seeing like where is the best leadership, where is the best community. I mean, at the end of the day, I think people are just following power and chasing the W, to be honest. Yeah, exactly what Truvik said. Amber diggers. A lot of people don't want to be top KVK anymore. Is what it looks like. What do you mean? What do you mean? Look at all these. Look at everyone that's like. Look how big these kingdoms are. What are you talking about? Anyways, all right. So predictions for KVK 1. Let's turn the camera on for this one. Okay, predictions for KVK 1. Do I personally want to be in KVK 1? Absolutely not. And the reason why I don't want to is because the current Diplo situation right now. As you guys know, you know, IMFS has a lot of history with a lot of people, which is, I feel like, one of the reasons why a lot of people didn't come over to IMFS. I feel like last season we performed very well to the point where like you would expect some at least more than the recruits that we have recently. But I think that a lot of people were skeptical to come to IMFS considering like our history with a lot of the teams up top. You know what I mean? Like we have history with Milk because they have a lot of, that's pretty much like Echo 2.0 in the making right now. We obviously have history with YSS now with our recent Diplo clash with them. I mean, I think we're cool with NTS. Hunt, I would say we're pretty neutral. WB, I say we have a good relationship with them from the past. We got 05 DK. I mean, now that I'm calling them out, let's just go in order. But yeah, sorry, let me bring myself back. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I personally don't want to be in KVK 1 right now, is because I just feel like it's going to be a Diplo nightmare again. You know what I mean? Can you imagine Jason trying to work with remnants of old Echo players and YSS, all like, you know what I mean? Because it's going to be a Milk versus YSS here. That's what KVK 1's going to be. Milk versus YSS. And it's going to be a 2v2. So right now it's looking like it's going to be Milk. If we just go off raw power, right? If it looks like it's going to be Milk, YSS, NTS, and Hunt. However, I think Hunt does have a decent amount of max deco people, but I think that it'll probably end up being WB. I mean, it could be Hunt, WB, or IMFS, but I think that it'll probably end up being WB just based off just decorations and like their overall power. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So let's go ahead and go look at the top 10. Like if we just go based off raw power, right? So in KVK 1, it's looking like it's going to be Milk, YSS, NTS, and WB in my opinion. KVK 2 looks like it's going to be Hunt, IMFS, O5DK. No, O5DK is currently in a KVK right now. So it's not going to be them. So it's going to be wait, is Hunt current? No. So I think it's going to be Hunt, IMFS, SCL, and 30NA for KVK2. That will be very interesting. I've never been... Have I ever been in a KVK with 30NA? I don't think so. Or SCL. So that's going to be very interesting to see. I feel like, honestly, looking at this, I feel like KVK2 would probably be where, like, the overall better KVK would be at. Yo, Nevada, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the 8 months, my boy. Said Gunzy, looking good. Hope you're all good. Chat, giving love and hope that we all have amazing days. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate that 8 months. So I feel like that's how it's gonna be like for KVK 1 and 2. And okay, we can try to see a KVK 3 potential. We got EXG here. Hotter than others at 24 billion. Illuminati. Okay, and then Com is obviously in G3 where I'm at now. We got Omega there. Okay, so we got EXG, Illuminati, Omega, and the Murder Frogs. Some of these names are crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the movement here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, I mean, dude, I've been playing these games long enough to see that people are just move around where the power's at. And I mean, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Let me know what your guys' predictions are in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about the current situation of power? I feel like just looking at this ranking now, I mean, we got 20 kingdoms over 20 billion. Actually, even more than that. I mean, we could damn near say they're almost 30 kingdoms up there. So like in KVK 1 doesn't look very healthy in terms of like power distribution, but once you get like KVK 2 and under, it's looking kind of good. It's looking kind of good once you get like it looks like we're starting to see like a better distribution of power on the lower end, which is very nice. At the top is a disaster. Which is, I mean, some of you guys mentioned that like some bigger players are leaving KVK 1 range because it's kind of a mess up there, bro. Diplo wise, power distribution wise, like yeah, it's kind of like back then you used to see people want to be in KVK 1. Now there's people starting to avoid KVK 1. You know what I mean? People are starting to avoid KVK 1. It's a mess up there. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Maybe we'll do another one. We'll probably do another video like this. We could probably look a little bit more into the numbers of what we think KVK 1 setup might be and kind of go from there. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Definitely helps me out a ton. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, we're so close to 10K. I feel like we've been saying this since the beginning of the year. But anyways, hit that sub button, turn on the bell notification. Lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video, guys. It's your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace. Good luck.